Did you see that guy, Opie, commenting? Some guy said that O and A are both train wrecks.
Yeah, I did see that.
But Opie, Anthony's the worst train wreck.
Yeah.
And then Opie didn't even take that and go, yeah, fuck him. He just goes, I'm not a train wreck. It's like, go, dude, the guy's complimenting you.
Yeah.
You're the lesser of the train wrecks.
Right. Plus, the part is he always acts like, do I have to talk about it? Then he puts it on his YouTube, though.
He's in control of everything he puts up there.
He's the one cutting and editing his show. And he's like, you guys really want me to talk about this?
Yeah.
And then he puts it on his YouTube.
And he puts it on, oh, God, this again? It's like, you didn't have to.
That's the funniest part.
You're the guy.
He's like, you guys, again, I got to talk about this? And then it's like, put that up. It's just hilarious. Listen,
so
I enjoy it. I enjoy
got the
it.
Opie one where he talks about the train wreck. It's pretty recent.
Yeah, it's only like a minute long, too. It's real quick.
Yeah, it's nice and short, thank God.
Yeah, we don't have to spend a lot of time.
Yeah.
Opie has a tell also when he's lying or something. He grabs for his coffee.
Oh,
Like if you were like a poker player, you'd be like, this guy
right,
has
that's
a
his
tell.
tell.
Like where he's like uncomfortable or something.
Yeah, he needs something in front of his
he
face
needs something
or
to calm him down or something to assure him.
Oh wow,
I'm just saying, I like to play a little poker, so I noticed I'd be like, he always grabs for his coffee.
That's a good one.
He tells you that like everything's fine with him.
I'm all in. Oh yeah, the Opie video. Here it is.
Some of us here because of the train wrecks that have become Opie and Anthony individually, but let's get real. Ant lost it. I'm not a train wreck. Please don't do that to me.
You took
with all the garbage that has been put out there about Anthony. He's a train wreck. I'm not a train wreck.
I'm a train.
I had a wonderful radio career. It came to an end. Now I'm doing this. People are trying to get me to do more. I don't know if I want to do more.
Oh, stop.
I like doing this, but I'm not a train wreck. I'm married. I got 2 kids. I got a wonderful life here at the ocean with friends and family coming over all the fucking time.
I would see one friend.
I like my life. I like what I'm doing.
You're definitely a train wreck.
If other people want to beat me up and think this is bad or I'm a train wreck, I guess there's nothing I could do about that, but I'm not a train wreck. That I know.
He goes for his coffee.
Again, thou protesteth too much.
Is that the president?
Yeah, that was Joe Biden. I'm not a train wreck. I'm a president, vice president.
The thing is, if you just look at it at face value, you'd be like, all right, well, he's not a train wreck. But then you realize he's doing a live stream, and then he goes, put this up. And then he cuts it and puts it up on his YouTube channel.
And he puts it up.
So then it's like, then to me, that's why I enjoy it, because I'm like, well, you're saying, you're always like, can I talk about something else? Can I please talk about something else?
He never talks about anything else.
Yeah, because he knows that nobody else cares about anything else.
Yeah, that's going to get him views. If it says like, Opie calls Anthony a train wreck, people are going to go, oh, cool, let me see
even
it.
me.
Yeah.
Even me, I'd be like, what'd he say?
Check that out. What is that? I want to see you.
I got a minute to kill.
Yeah.
It's only a minute long.
It's quick. But, I've never seen him actually talk about anything of substance. There's nothing he's passionate about enough to have a compelling conversation about. It's so odd. He is a train wreck. He's a train wreck of a person. And if being married and having kids was the barrier between being a train wreck or not.
I'm a train wreck.
You're a train wreck. And you have a wonderful family.
Like guys are like, I got a wife and a kid. How can I be I'm not a train wreck. I got a family. You could still be a train wreck and be and have a family.
You know who else had a family? Chris Benoit. He had a fucking wife and kid. Look at what happened there. Finishing move on his poor little kid.
What was that lady's name that drove her kids into the lake? Susan Smith?
It was a family. It was a married woman with kids. Look at the Ramseys with Jean Benet.
Right.
That family's not a train wreck. Fucking Casey Anthony.
Right.
He's not a train wreck. Train wreck. I'd love to fuck those big fucking tits.
You know he's going to use this against you.
He's going to use this against me. Or
He's
Nick
a train wreck.
Mullen's going to use it against me.
The guy's a train wreck. He's talking about fucking Casey Anthony.
Fucking train wreck. Yeah. Casey Anthony? Really? Oh, I'm like Casey Anthony. Really?
Anthony, did you ever like the Opster at all?
Of course I did.
Yeah, come on.
We were great friends. He always says, like, I don't know if we were ever friends. Like, oh, what a chick thing to say. But no, we were great friends. When I first started going on a show on BAB on Long Island, and then when we both got the gig to go up to WAAF up in Massachusetts, we spent like so much time. The show was at 3 p.m., 3 to 7 p.m. We would get together at noon and go to like a diner and laugh our asses off, go through all the newspapers, find shit we wanted to talk about. We'd go out, me, his girlfriend, and my wife. We'd all go out to dinners and hang out and laugh our balls off. It was fun. I had a great fucking time. And yeah, he was absolutely a friend. And then I just saw a part of this dude that became this domineering, overbearing, very insecure guy that needed to be above everybody else. So he treated people like shit. He would snap at various employees. Instead of
envy that.
I like that move too. I actually had to say, I go, oh, I got to tell you. You can't snap at the people. And he goes, who am I snapping at? I go, no, not like snap at them yelling. Literally, you're snapping at the employees. They don't like that. It's like Carmela in The Sopranos when Carmela went like,
yeah, right.
Like that. Yeah. And it was like her friend who was helping with the cooking and stuff. Right. And she goes, oh, it was so degrading. He would do that, though. He would have to elevate
the air
himself.
Or in the studio?
On the air, in the studio, behind the scenes, after the show, during the show. And that was just one of the things he would do that he had to put himself above everyone. And when he became less of a persona on the air, when me and Jimmy really started just, doing our own thing, he needed that even more. So he started threatening people's jobs, shit talking them to management so that he could come out and say, yeah, boy, they wanted to fire you. I took care of it, so don't worry about it. Meanwhile, the only reason they want to fire him is because of what Opie said about him. So this shit would happen constantly. So he, a train wreck, I believe the word is. He's a train wreck.
You think both of you maybe go on Dr. Phil for reconciliation?
What is this, 1995? What are we going to go on Rosie too? And what?
It would get views. It would get clicks if you and Opie sat down. Sit down.
Yeah, it would. But that can't happen.
I can make it happen.
No one can. No one can. People have talked about it. Rogan. Because could you imagine? Just get O&A together in a room.
Rogan could maybe do it and have just him Opie and you two in the studio.
Opie would never do it. He believes that I would go on hate sites on Reddit or Whackbag, whatever these hater sites were, which gave me just as much shit as they gave him. Right. But he was convinced that I had these fake accounts and I'd go badmouth him and everyone would badmouth him with me. Like I have this ability to lead people to hate Gregg Opie Hughes. I was getting just as much hate from those sites as he was. And to think I would do that, I go, you out of your fucking mind. And he always alludes to it. He goes, oh, you see what Anthony does. Don't get me started about what he fucking did. And I'm like, tell me. Get started.
You guys got to go on Rogan and do it.
Nah, he won't do it. Opie would never. He talks about it. Like, I see him on the street. I swear to God, I'm going to fucking punch him.
He's going to punch you?
Yeah. Who was he, Pat Dixon? Imagine two 60-year-old guys duking it out at Central Park. Like, I'm not fucking fighting Gregg Opie Hughes.
I go to Sullivan's, we see Pat Dixon in the back talking to Opie.
Here's how you do it. All right. He's going to be at this table, right? He doesn't walk out. Here, I'll tuck this New York Post under your arm so they don't notice you. It's like camouflage. And you walk up, you just pop in the jaw, and walk away laughing.
Go enjoy, and then you walk out. That's what he said. He said enjoy. He told me he said enjoy.
He said enjoy.
After he punched.
Like, because he had served him.
No, he put on a show.
Enjoy. That's my time, everybody. I'm Pat Dixon. My name's Pat Nixon.
I'm not sure if I'll be here all week.
Holy shit.
It's all going to work out, Barry.
No doubt about it. God
It's
is
not.
good.
Look, it's been
God
so
is good.
long,
God
too.
is good.
There are so many people who don't even know who the fuck Opie and Anthony were, are,
It
or
would
nothing.
be. It would be.
It doesn't
huge.
matter
It
to a
didn't- it
lot of
doesn't-
people.
Yeah, but it's like it would still be huge if you guys.
Some people
sat
would be
down.
like, "Wow, that's kind of," but
Oh, everybody. I think everybody except
there's
like
a
the real
whole
young
fucking- yeah.
people.
No, even not as that. They're not as young as you think they are when
I
people have
can't
no
even-
idea who the.
I don't
fuck
even know when the
we were.
27th is. So I.
Yeah.
Can't,
No, there are people. I swear, so many people. They just don't know who the fuck we were, or like O&A goes. There are people that subscribe to this show that I've talked to, fans that I've been doing the comedy thing, and they come up afterwards and go, "I never even listened to O&A. I have no idea what that was." I'm like, "Oh, okay, that's cool.
I don't know.
Whatever, whatevs."
I mean, people say a lot of shit.
They do say a lot of
Let
shit.
me tell
don't
you
they?
something. That was a great show. I listened to you guys and Stern, if I may say so.
Howard,
Yes.
Isaac,
Isaac Stern.
No, you guys were
local
a great,
talent.
You guys were a great fucking show.
Yes, it was. It was. Thank God they paid us well. We had a great run, and now we're just train wrecks. That's how it is. Train wrecks and racist. Talk to Nick, Opie, or what have you. Here's
I don't
this.
even know. I don't even know.
I don't know.
No, I was gonna say I don't even know what it's like to be you, where you're just like I like you. So many things have happened to you. Where
Yeah.
Where you're like you can't get mad at everything.
No. I like where I am right now. This is
Yeah.
cool. I'm getting a house in South Carolina. I'm fucking, I do this. This is awesome. I have fun.
You should do something that's like kind of train wrecky.
I should be a little more train wrecky.
No, and then Opie be like, "See, I told you."
See? He's like, I guess because I'm not married with kids, that to
Right.
him is a train wreck. Like that justifies his life in his mind that he's not a train wreck and I am.
Right.
Remember the pick the nose video? And he was like, he goes, "Yeah, I pick my nose and eat it." Did you
that's
see that
not
one?
normal. Yeah.
It's so funny because then he goes, "Yeah, I should tell you what Anthony would do." I'm like, please tell me. I can't imagine
Worse than
what
that?
I
Worse
would
than
do.
that?
Worse than picking my nose and eating it. Oh, Anthony would like dig shit out of his ass and smear it on his face. Like, what would I do? I swear to you. Drink? Like, oh yeah, after the show, him and Garrett would go into the fucking office, play video games, and drink. And smoke. Oh, God. I wish I'd only picked my nose and ate it instead of something that crazy.
It sounds like this dude, Opie, has used a lot of pharmaceuticals.
Well, I'm not sure if there were legal ones for certain depressions or, what is that? Obsessive compulsive disorder. So I don't know.
Something sounds weird when
I've not
he
looked in
talks.
his medicine cabinet.
Something sounds weird.
Yeah.
You sound very cogent.
Oh,
I like the big picture when
agent.
he
Love that
talks like
show.
a psychiatrist. He's sitting over there.
Yeah, he's sitting there. You sound very Kojak. Look, baby, I'm not a train wreck, all right? Stravos. Let me see the Opie nose pick video. I gotta see it. It's. See, he's obsessed with me. The guy's fucking obsessed with me. He can't do a show without talking about me.
At least I feel I feel better because Barry brought it up. I didn't.
Yeah.
'Cause I always set you up at the end, like,
I know.
hey, what do you? How about that? It's like Stairway to Heaven.
The
How about that Opie? You see that latest Opie? You're like,
Ladies and gentlemen, the last encore of the evening. What about that Opie guy? It's on the set list.
Oh my God,
There he is.
Opie! Anthony was saying that you pick your nose and eat it the other day. Do you still do that? Yes, I do.
Ugh. That's a mental case.
The coffee.
Cheers. Cheers. Should I get into some of the things Anthony used to do? Should I?
Yeah.
Should I get into some of the things he used to do?
Should I? What did I do? I swear you should. Please, Opie, I'm begging you. Get into it because I don't know what he's talking about. I would never do, and I would come in, be funny, do the show, and that was that. My private life, yeah, I went through a time where I was like fucking girls, that craziness. It's just as bad as picking your nose and eating it. Oh my God. I was picking a snatch and eating it. That's what I was doing.
You're fingering them and putting it in your mouth.
Right. Ew, vagina.
Ew.
Oh, ew.
Tastes like a booger.
I wish this was my nose instead of a girl's snatch.
Yo,
Delicious
if he wasn't
snatch
Opie,
juice.
if he wasn't Opie, nobody would give a fuck about this dude.
Pick someone that isn't Opie and then just go be that guy. Anyone that isn't Opie. I get what you mean, though.
The funny thing is that he's doing what he's doing, and it's only working to a certain point. Like he's not doing crazy. He's not doing crazy numbers.
He wants to be. I know Opie. He wants to do crazy numbers. He tries to get viral videos so he can get. He loves attention.
Right.
He loves having people come up to him. He loves being famous. He loved it.
Yeah.
And now he doesn't have that, but he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't even know how to do a show by himself.
Plus, the funny thing is when he said he has friends over. It's like when you're famous, having friends over is not the same as like, you know what I mean? When you're famous and then you're no one's like, you're not famous really anymore.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you're like, have friends come over. It's like dating hot chicks and then dating fat chicks. You know what I mean? Like, you're not impressed that your friends are there because they're your friends.
They're your friends.
You want fans. You want what you used to have. So it's like, I got a great life. I got friends. Like, no, after a while, you get to a certain age, you don't even like your friends anymore. They're just grandfathered in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you had them, so
like,
you still have them.
Yeah, you're like, I guess in my friend.
Waiting for them to die off.
Yeah, you're like, all right, come over.
Yeah.
But you're not like excited when they used to go to the fucking store and people are like, are you Opie? You're Opie, right?
Yeah.
You know?
Oh boy, here it comes.
I've seen people get recognized and they fucking love it. My brother Neil got recognized on a boardwalk one time when the Chappelle show first came out, and he was like, they go, you're Neil Brennan? He goes, yeah, and I was like. And I was taken aback because he was kind of behind the scenes, but Neil fucking loved it,
Yeah.
So once you have that, you don't want your fucking friends. Your friends are not a substitute for that. Your friends are like, get the fuck, bring a group over, bring bring a tour bus. So you're like, oh, Tony's we're supposed to be all fucking excited about this.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Tony. I'm just saying, people are full of shit. Opie probably is. I don't know Opie well enough. Nick Mullen, these guys just say shit. Say it to your fucking face.
Say it to your face.
If you're Nick Mullen, sit here. The guy's going to cancel. He has gout again. Come sit down in the fucking chair and say it.
How does Opie says, he has got the friends and everything. He's got his friends. I have not seen one picture of Opie with a friend. Now, everybody else, I swear, I see so many pictures. If you go out, if you do anything and you're Opie, at this point, too, people are going to go, hey, dude, could I get a picture? And you take a picture and it ends up online somewhere.
Right.
They're all over the place.
Right.
I swear to you, last Thursday, was it? A week ago? Whatever the fuck it was? Or this past week, I was in Sullivan's and two guys separate just walk up and they're like, hey, man, Anthony? I was like, yeah. Dude, can I just get a picture? I know, not to bother you. And I'm like, yeah, fine. I don't give a fuck. And you take pictures, and then you see on Twitter it ends up there and stuff.
Right.
I don't see Opie anywhere. Right. And I don't see like, oh, here's a barbecue. Hey, it's Opie. Here's me and my friends. We're having a party at the beach house. And let me get a selfie or something. There's not one fucking photo of this guy with anybody but himself. It's
you got to hire
crazy.
a private detective to see if he has any people go over to
If
his
he really
house.
has friends, a private dick. I'm going to get a private dick. I don't know. What is this?
Guy Fieri.
Oh.
Because of Carl.
Well, because of Carl.
Yeah.
Is that recently?
No.
2019, October.
And it's a celebrity.
This is the first, besides a picture with Brother Weeze a few months later, this is the first one of him on Facebook with other people.
Yeah. I mean, fuck, where are your friends? And he's not fucking Howard Hughes, where he needs to, well, my privacy's very important.
Yeah.
And I go, you're Opie. Don't worry about it. Don't fucking worry about it. People don't know who you are, and they still rip the mirrors off your fucking truck.
I hope the next thing he has like a video where like a bunch of friends.
A bunch of friends.
You can tell they're paid.
Oh, they're all like paid people. Oh, here he was. Where was it? This was when he was doing one of his things? Is this a podcast from a supermarket?
This is Guy's Grocery Games.
Oh, okay. So again, this was a
Carlton.
game show set. How about he's out in the Hamptons all the time? I love it out here. I fish. I do this. How about a picture of you and a friend barbecuing a fish on the beach?
I'm telling you, when you're famous and then you're not as famous, there's no replacement for that. I don't think there's any replacement for that. I'm just guessing from no one. I don't know exactly the math on it.
Right.
But I think that it's like there's no substitute. Like if you're famous and then even your wife and your kids are not like you love your wife and your kids, but they don't look at you like, oh, you know what I mean? So they've made movies about this shit where the actress who used to be famous.
Oh yeah.
And then they're not anymore, and they literally go and
take it. They go mental.
They go insane.
Sunset Boulevard,
Yeah.
right?
I'm ready for my close-up, Mr.
Yeah.
Bill.
Yeah, so you can say your friends, or even if your friends come over, they're like, it's not the same as when you were famous. That's my take. I don't know what Nick Mullen's going to say about this.
We'll see. I'm sure he'll have a lot to say about it. When I've bashed him.
I would be remiss. Is that a word? I would be remiss. I think me and Levy are opening.
Oh, that's Opie's
There's his number one fan.
That's his number one. Me and a friend at the beach. Dude, this guy's hilarious. So much funnier than Anthony or Jimmy.
They said they're talking about us doing a show together.
Yeah, they want. Yeah. Viacom called. Opie and the Fish. It's going to be a great fucking show. You'll be hooked. Oh, my God. Dude, that's so goddamn funny.